Hi everybody, thanks for joining me today. My name is Megan and this is going to be a 30-minute core workout. That includes a 5-minute warm-up, a 5-minute cool down, and in between we've got about 4 circuits today with 3 exercises in each. We're going to go through these circuits twice. The first round we'll do each exercise for 40 seconds and the next round we'll do each exercise for 20 seconds. Cutting that time down in half. We've got a few planks today, a few curl-ups, but all you need right now is a mat, or if you have a towel at home, something, find a nice soft spot. We're going to be lying down a lot doing some crunches and working those core and obliques. So if you guys want to stand up with me, we're going to get started with our warm-up. Taking it to a side touch here, getting our heart rate up, taking it to those small arm circles to the front, and slowly making these arm circles a little bigger. We're just warming up these shoulders. We've got some planks today. And getting those big arm circles here. Awesome job. And when y'all are ready, shaking it out and taking to those small arm circles to the back. And slowly making them bigger before we're going all the way around for those big shoulder rolls. Awesome job. When you guys are ready, we're going to stand in this mountain pose here, and we're taking our right hand and touching our left toe. Taking this at your own pace, we're inhaling on that way down and exhaling as we stand back up, squeezing our glute at the top here. Taking this at your own pace. Awesome job, y'all. Keep it up. Alrighty. And here we go. We're going to get started here, standing over here. We're reaching to that side, pushing that wall, and pointing our opposite toe. Taking this side to side, opening up that core here, opening up our chest. Making sure we exhale as we push away and inhale on that twist. And when you're ready, we're going to reach it overhead, stretching out those obliques. Reaching for the side corner here. Awesome job, keep up. Y'all are doing great. Alrighty, and when you're ready, we're slowly gonna take it down into some lunges, and at that bottom here, we are twisting side to side, making sure that front knee is behind our toe. Standing back up, and we're twisting. Making sure we inhale on that lunge down and exhale as we stand up. Taking this at your own pace here. Awesome job, y'all. Just a few more. Alrighty, when you're ready, shake it out. We're going to take it to some squats, and we're taking it to an oblique crunch to the side here. Again, we're keeping that weight in our heels, making sure those knees don't go over our toes. If you'd like, you can take out that squat here, and we're just crunching it side to side. Make sure we exhale as we bring that knee up to our elbow. Inhale on that way down. Awesome job, and when you're ready, we're taking it to the middle, so we're bringing that elbow to that opposite knee. Again, we're crunching that core. Exhaling as that elbow hits that knee. Taking this at your own pace. Awesome job. Give me a few more. Alrighty, shaking it out here. We've got warmed up our core and obliques here. We're going to get started with that first circuit. You guys are welcome to grab some water whenever you have time. I'll put in a few water breaks. But this is your workout, so you can be the best you can for the day. Alrighty. So to start us off, like I said before, we have 4 circuits with 3 exercises in each. So we're going to go through these 3 exercises here, and we're going to go through them for 40 seconds, and then we're going to cut it down in half and do all 3 just for 20 this time. So we're going to get started. Our first exercise here, we have leg raises. So we're taking these legs straight overhead, taking these hands, if you want, into that triangle under our lower back, and we're slowly bringing them down to our mat and using that core as we raise them back up to the top here. If you'd like, you can take it one at a time. Or for that challenge, you can hold them all the way at the bottom here for just a few seconds, feeling it in that lower We're gonna get started. 40 seconds on the clock. In 3, 2, 1. Make sure we exhale as we bring those legs up to the top. Inhale on that way down. Really using that core to bring those legs all the way up, not trusting our momentum. Remember for that challenge, holding them at the bottom here, or just taking it one at a time. Making sure you're breathing here. Awesome job, you guys. We've got less than 10. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, y'all. We got 2 left. Next up, we're using those obliques here, and we're gonna be laying on down for a crunch, but instead we're gonna take it up to the opposite knee. Bring that elbow to our opposite knee, and inhaling on that way down. Again, we're exhaling to that knee, and inhaling on our way down. We're gonna get started here with 40 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Making sure you exhale on that crunch. We're using those obliques as we're twisting side to side here. Meeting that elbow to our opposite knee. Taking this at your own pace. Y'all are doing awesome. I know I can't see you, but I know you're killing it. Keep up the work. Awesome job. We got 10 seconds left. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, and our last one in this circuit here, we've got some toe touches. Using that lower core here, we're setting those legs straight overhead, and our hands are up. We're reaching for those shoelaces, our shins, or the knee. Whatever's most comfortable for you, and we're gonna try and touch that with our hands, and lower our shoulders back down to the mat. Taking it here at your own pace for 40 seconds. We're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1. For that challenge, give me a pulse at the top here. Making sure we exhale as we're reaching for those shoelaces. Inhale on that way down. Keeping our gaze at the ceiling, lifting our shoulders off the mat. If you need to, drop those knees to 90 degrees, and we're just reaching for the ceiling. If you want, take them all the way back down to the mat. But we're engaging that lower core as we reach for the ceiling here. Y'all are doing awesome. We've got 10 seconds left. Keep it up. Remember, we're exhaling as we reach up. Inhale on that way down. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, we're already done with that first circuit. We're gonna go through it again one more time, doing those same 3 exercises for 20 seconds this time. So we're cutting that down in half. Give it all you got. If you need to, grab some water here. But we're gonna start with those leg raises for 20 seconds here. Again, we're taking those legs straight overhead and using that core as we lower them down and slowly bring them back up to the top here. We're gonna get started with 20 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Remember, we're exhales to pull those legs overhead. Slow and controlled inhale on that way down. We're taking it one at a time here. Or taking them both and giving me that hold at the bottom for that challenge. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, y'all. 2 left to 20 seconds. We're gonna jump right into that crunch knee to knee. We're taking that elbow all the way to the side here and inhaling on that way down as we bring that other elbow up to our opposite knee. Getting started working those obliques for 20 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Making sure we exhale as we crunch side to side, really engaging those obliques and our outer core here. We're alternating here. Taking this at your own pace. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job here, catching your breath. We got the last 20 seconds of this circuit, toe touches. So we're setting those feet straight overhead, and we're taking those hands and reaching for those shoelaces. Lifting those shoulders off the mat, engaging our upper and lower core here. We're gonna get started with 20 seconds in 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Y'all are doing great. We're already halfway there. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bringing ourselves up on our mat, grabbing some water here. We already finished that first circuit. And y'all are doing awesome. Keep up the work. Now we're gonna move on to our next circuit. Again, we have 3 exercises, going through them for 40 seconds, and another round of only 20 seconds. Y'all can do it. We're gonna start with those 100s. So we're sitting in this boat pose, like a V here with our body, with those legs up and our hands are out in front of us. We're just gonna hold it here for 40 seconds. If you'd like, you can drop those hands back behind you, or you can take it to that challenge. We're going in and out here. But we got 40 seconds of 100s, getting started in 3, 2, 1. Making sure to breathe here. It's easy to hold your breath here on these poses, but give me that challenge where we're pulsing in and out, or we're taking those hands back behind us for some support. Y'all are doing awesome. If you need to, roll those shoulders up and hop on back up stronger than before. Awesome job, making sure we're breathing here. We've got 10 seconds left, keep it up. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, y'all. Next up for 40 seconds, we've got those penguins. Again, we're working those obliques and we're taking those heels down on our mat and we're reaching that hand to that heel. For a challenge, you're gonna walk your feet further away so you really are stretching out, really using those obliques as we crunch side to side here. Or we can bring them a little bit closer and we're just going back and forth here. Making sure we lift our shoulders off our mat and our gaze is at the ceiling. We've got 40 seconds here. We're getting started in 3, 2, 1. Making sure we're breathing here, keeping that gaze at the ceiling so we don't strain our neck. Awesome job, y'all. You're doing great. Reaching for those heels, taking this at your own pace. We're over halfway there. Keep it up. Awesome job, y'all. Keep breathing here. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Already catching your breath here. Our last one of this circuit, we've got an open curl up. So we're sitting in that butterfly pose. Our heels and feet are touching each other in the middle here and we're laying all the way down. Now taking this, whatever is best for you, you can take it to a pulse at the bottom here and we're just lifting those shoulders off the mat. Or for that challenge, you can take it to a curl up all the way to the top, slowly lowering back down to our mat. Remember, each time we crunch, we're exhaling here and inhaling on that way down. We're gonna get started with these open curl ups in 3, 2, 1. Remember, we're exhaling as we crunch. Inhale on that way down. Lifting those shoulders off the mat. Taking it all the way up for that challenge. We're staying at the bottom here, just giving me a pulse. Y'all are awesome. We're over halfway there. Keep it up. Awesome job. Keep breathing. Remember, we're exhaling as we crunch. Inhale on that way down. Really working that lower core here. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, catching your breath here. We've got those 3 exercises again for 20 seconds. Y'all know the drill. We're gonna get started with those 100s where we're picking those feet up in that boat pose and we're holding it here. We're taking it to those in and out pulses or dropping those hands to our mat for that support. But we're gonna start with 20 seconds of those 100s in 4, 3, 2, 1. Making sure you're breathing here. It's easy to hold your breath, but don't do it. Remember, taking those in and out to that challenge or dropping those hands behind us. We've got less than 10. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, next up we've got those penguins. Working on those obliques here again, taking those heels on our mat, and we're just reaching side to side. Y'all are doing great. Remember, we're crunching those obliques in that outer core here. We're gonna start at 20 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Remember, for that challenge, we're walking those feet further away from our glutes. Lifting those shoulders off the mat, our gaze at the ceiling. We're exhaling each time we're crunching that oblique side to side. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, y'all. Last 20 seconds of this circuit. I know you can do it. We've got those open curl-ups. So we're taking those feet again, press towards the middle at the end of our mat in this butterfly position, and we're slowly lowering on back down to our mat, and we're taking it to that pulse at the bottom. We're sending it all the way up, really using that lower core to pull ourselves up, and we're inhaling on that way down. We've got 20 seconds. Getting started in 3, 2, 1. Making sure we exhale with each crunch. Really working that core and our abdominals here. We've got less than 10. Y'all are doing awesome. Keep it up. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Y'all are doing great. Grab some water here. We're 2 circuits down. We've got 2 circuits left. As y'all know, we've got 3 exercises in this next circuit. 40 seconds the first round, 20 the next. I know y'all can do it. We're halfway there with our workout today. You guys are doing awesome. But we're gonna start with that first 40 seconds here. Bringing these legs straight out and pulling them up to our chest and back out. Again, you can drop those hands behind you for some help, or you can just take it up one at a time. But we're really using that core as we pull ourselves up to our chest and back down. Remember to exhale as you're crunching in. Inhale as we straighten those legs back out in front of us. We're getting started here with 40 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Remember, we're exhaling as we crunch in and inhale on that way out. For the challenge, we're taking it with both legs up in the air, or we can drop those hands behind us and just take it one at a time. Awesome job, y'all. We're halfway there. Keep it up. Remember, we're breathing. Really using that abdominals as we pull that knee up to our chest here. Awesome job. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, next up we've got our jackknives. So we're laying all the way down here on our mat. And again, working those obliques, we're meeting that opposite hand with that opposite foot in the center and laying back down. Alternating here our touches, taking it at a slow pace, making sure we're squeezing those obliques and exhaling as we crunch in that middle. Inhale on that way down. We're gonna get started with 40 seconds here of jackknives. In 3, 2, 1. We're using that core and obliques as we twist side to side, making sure we exhale as we crunch up to that center. Inhale as we lay back on down. For that challenge, really try and pull yourselves up to that top, reaching for that toe, and inhale on that way down. If you need to, take it at a slower pace. We're just meeting that hand to our opposite toe in the middle here. Y'all are doing great. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, y'all. Catching your breath here. We're laying all the way down. For that classic crunch here, we're taking those heels and feet and playing them on our mat. And we're just gonna be taking those hands right by our ears so we don't strain our neck and pull out our neck. And we're just taking that gaze on the ceiling as we lift our shoulders off the mat and inhale on that way down. We're exhaling up, inhaling down. Really engaging our total core here, making sure we're keeping our chin away from our chest and gaze at the ceiling. We got 40 seconds here of our curl-ups. Getting started in 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember, we exhale on that way up, inhale on that way down. Taking this and inhale on that way down. We're already over halfway there. We got less than 20 seconds left. Awesome job, y'all. Making sure we're breathing here and not pulling out our neck. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Already grabbing some water here. We're almost done. We're going to be going through that circuit one more time, cutting our time down in half. We got 20 seconds of each exercise here. We're going to start with those in and outs with our knee to chest. Again, we're bringing that knee up to our chest and exhaling as it goes all the way up and inhale on that way out. Again, you can take it both at a time for that challenge, or dropping those hands and just taking it one at a time. Whatever feels best for you, this is your workout. Give it all you got. We've got 20 seconds getting started. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Make sure we exhale as that knee is brought up to our chest. Inhale as it's extended out. Lifting those hands off that mat for that challenge. We're taking it here at one at a time. Keep it up. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Next up, we've got those jackknives. We're really twisting that core here, engaging those obliques and outer core as we're reaching that hand to our opposite toe. Again, we're taking this at our own pace here, making sure to exhale as we meet that hand and toe at the middle and inhale on that way down. We got 20 seconds here, getting started in 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, you guys, keep it up. We've got one more 20-second exercise after this before we're done with this circuit. Y'all are doing awesome. Making sure we exhale as we crunch up in that middle. Inhale on that way down. Keep it up. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Y'all are doing awesome. I don't know about you guys, but I am sweating. Alright, we've got 20 seconds of crunches next. Remember, our goal here is we're just lifting those shoulders off that mat, engaging our entire core here, and slowly inhale on that downward motion. Again, we don't want to strain our neck. We're keeping those hands by our head or by our ears, keeping our gaze at the ceiling. We got 20 seconds of crunches. Getting started in 3, 2, 1. Remember, we're exhaling as we're crunching up, inhaling on that way down. We're already halfway there. We got less than 10. Keep it up. We got 3, 2, 1. Already grabbing some water here. We're almost done with this workout. Y'all done awesome today. Next up, we've got 3 exercises. We're just going to go through them for 30 seconds each and call it a day and jump into that cool down. We've got 1 plank, and then we're going to be lying on our bellies with some Superman and swimmers. So, 30 seconds here of each. We're going to start with our up-down plank. So remember, our 2 most important things is we don't want any mountains or valleys, keeping your back as flat as possible and keeping those glutes tucked in on your planks. If you need to, you're welcome to just take it down to your knees or hopping on up to your toes and just holding it here for our 30 seconds. But for that challenge, if you guys want to join me, we're going to be taking it down on our forearms and popping back up on our hands. Making sure our shoulders are stacked over our wrists here. Keeping those backs flat. We're just hopping up and down. Really using that core to find some stability here. We've got 30 seconds of these up-down planks. Getting started in 4, 3, 2, 1. If you want, holding it at the bottom here before you hop on back up, or dropping it to your knees here. Making sure you're breathing here and your gaze is at your hands on the mat. We've got less than 10, keep it up. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, catching your breath here. We've got 2 30-second of exercises left. We're gonna lay all the way down on our mat. and we're working that lower core here. We've got our back core working out. We're doing our Superman, so we're taking those hands out in front of us and pulling them up, lifting our chest off the mat, squeezing our shoulders, and lifting our legs. Slowly dropping those legs as we reach out and coming back up. We got 30 seconds of Supermans. Getting started in 3, 2, 1. Making sure we exhale as we squeeze those shoulders and lift those legs. Remember to breathe here. We're really engaging that back here, using our lower back core here. We've got less than 10. Keep it up. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Already catching our breath here. Our last 30 seconds of hard work. We've got swimmers. We're extending those hands out in front of us, and we're kicking those legs and kicking those hands here. Really using our entire back, our shoulders, our legs and glutes here. Lifting everything off the mat. We've got 30 seconds here, and we're gonna jump into our cool down. But come on and join me for these swimmers. Getting started in 3, 2, 1. Making sure our chest is lifted off the mat here. Picking up those hands, kicking those feet. We're breathing here, making sure to exhale and inhale. We're already halfway there, keep it up. Awesome job, y'all. We've got less than 10. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping those hands to our mat. We're gonna jump right into that cool down. Grabbing some water and slowing down our breath here. We're gonna jump right into our child's pose. Taking those hands at the top of our mat. Slowing down our breath. Taking a few big inhales here. When you guys are ready, we're walking those hands out to that left corner of our mat, sinking down into our right hip, really stretching our obliques here. Taking a few deep breaths as we lower our heart rate. And when you're ready, we're walking those hands out to that right side of our mat. Sinking those hips down into that left, really stretching out our oblique here. Taking a few deep breaths. Alright, and when you're ready, we're walking those hands back up to the center, and we're slowly going to stretch out, bringing those quads down to our mat here, looking up at the sky in this cobra pose, stretching out that back. And if you guys would like, we can slowly twisting side to side, looking behind us. Y'all did awesome today with our 30-minute core workout. Making sure we're slowing down our heart rate and breathing here. Alrighty, and when you guys are ready, we're slowly gonna spin on over and laying down on our mat. We're bringing our knees up to our chest, really stretching out those shoulders and our back here. Hugging those knees up to our chest. We're gonna extend one leg out, hugging that other knee in our chest, and taking that left knee and bringing it over to our right side. Taking those arms out in a T here. We're really stretching out that back, making sure our hands don't leave the floor. Taking a few deep breaths. And when you're ready, bringing that knee back up to the center and switching our knees here, bringing that right knee up to our chest, stretching it out a little bit here, and bringing that right knee all the way to the left side of our body. Again, leaving those hands down on our mat into that T position, really stretching out our back here, taking a few deep breaths. Awesome job, y'all. And when you're ready, bringing it back up towards the middle and slowly rocking all the way up to a seated position. We're going to be taking our one hand and dropping our elbow down on our forearm and stretching out to that side here. And when you're ready, stretching it out to that other side. Taking this with your breath at your own pace here. We're just stretching out that core, our abdominals and obliques. Grabbing your hands up in the middle of our mat, we're going to take it to 3 big shoulder rolls to the back. And 3 big shoulder rolls forward. Shaking out our neck here. Y'all did awesome today. Go grab some water. Take another stretch if you need to. Thank you so much for joining me. My name was Megan, and this was a 30-minute core class. And I hope you guys have the great rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye.